Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you're going to stick around with me and have some fun. As it says in the title, I'm working with some Beebeecraft items today, and it ain't nothing new or that or anything difficult. I'm just using some of the bits and bobs I was given to decorate my pages before I start to think about sewing in the signatures. So I've got these gorgeous charms that I got from Beebeecraft, and they're suns, moons, stars, planets, cloud. Yeah, really lovely different styles of sun and moon and that. I've used quite a few on the last little journal I did, the little baby half-size one, using these two kits. These papers, by the way, are from my Jamie's kit, Elephant Spirit, and as is that. Yeah, that's one of these. No, that's mine. He's done a really lovely job, and he's got some really lovely papers with gorgeous elephants that are my absolute favourite. I love elephants. So all I want you to be using, I'm going to do a signature at a time, and I just want to add some fluff to the edges. So if you remember back, it feels like a lifetime ago now, when I received my last parcels from Beebeecraft, I had these little bundles of lace, and they're a yard each colour, and there was 18 colours in there, and it was $7.73 in pounds, and that's $9.99 US dollars, which is crazy for 18 yards of trim. It is elastic and that, and you can do loads of things with it, but these colours just are brilliant with what I'm working with. So I was going to use some of them and some of these charms that I got, and then there was 40 in all when I first got them, and they was £5.26 they work out, and that's $6.79, and that's for 40 charms. Do you know, like, their prices are like amazingly crazy. Right, I've picked out of me box of orange trims. These are all like oranges, right? So there's 4 different orangey kind of ones. So I'm going to do the outer 2 signatures with just a bit of this. I probably will have other trim along the way, but the centre signature, I have thought I will use this pom-pom trim first. This ain't from Beebeecraft, but just love it. So yeah, we're going to get in there with that. Let me grab me thing, because I don't want glue all over me mat. And right, I'll just pop them over here. And so yeah, I just want in the centre signature, I've got, that's one of Jamie's pages, isn't that gorgeous? And he's done all this digital art himself. Yeah, but it's just lovely, really lovely. And look at that, that is beautiful. And it really does complement my kit, because he was sitting there while I was doing mine, and instead of being bored, he was like, do you know, I could have a go at that, and that's what he did. And at the minute, he's working on another one, which is probably why I haven't seen him all week. He's too busy. He's bought himself a new laptop, and yeah, he's on fire at the minute. So hopefully he'll have something coming out for Christmas, which would be cool. So yeah, I'm going to have these yellow pom-poms going right down the page like that. I'm just finding where they'll sit comfortably, and I'm not. Now, if I come in a touch, can I get... What I'm trying to do is, right, get all my pom-poms coming out the same side, and just seeing that where it's going to be the cut-off point. I think, well, let's try the other end, because that weren't working out for me. Right. If I go there, oh yeah, perfect. Right, so that's where I want to be, but is that upside down? Yes, it is, so I can't. What a palaver. Right, and I need them all coming out the bottom. And yeah, they're going to fit fine now. Right, don't laugh, but I lost the lid to this big glue, and it's at that stage where it's hard to come out. Just before I turned the camera on, I had to poke a needle up the spout, but I'm not throwing it away. There's still about 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch of glue in there, and this glue ain't cheap, so I don't throw it away. But yeah, if it ain't got a lid on, once it gets to this stage where it's gone all thick, it starts oozing. So I've just made a little lid out of cling film. But yeah, that works for me, so it saves wasting it, doesn't it? Right, get that there. Sorry if I just poked my head into frame. I'm not sure whether I did or I didn't. If I did, you can see my boots need doing. I haven't done them for a little while. I've got the dice sitting upstairs in the cupboard under the sink. So yeah, it's just waiting. I might get my daughter to do them for me tomorrow night. After we've had our Chinese takeaway. Once the kids are asleep, I might get her to do it, because she's staying over at the minute, which is good. I got so used to having them here on lockdown, I don't want them to ever go home, so I keep getting her to come back. They're lovely, aren't they? That looks cute. So that's one. And what I wanted to do, I might as well do it while I'm going along. Let's push that, it's a little bit wonky. I wanted to have like some little dangles, so I might, I've got a bulb pin there, yeah I have. Right, I might just pin something in between the bottom two bubbles, so let's see what I've got. And right, something nice. Oh, actually, I do like that sun. That's a really lovely one, isn't it? Oh, I think the sun and the moon. Oh, hang on, I ain't got that. No. I was just checking that it wasn't hanging out of that other signature, but it ain't. So, I love that one. And yeah, I love anything like this. It really is gorgeous. So, yeah, I was well happy with them. But yeah, I ain't used hardly anything where I've been away, and I literally, it wasn't just I took a break from having the camera on, it was just like I've not done anything at all. But then, you know, when you've left it a bit too long and you start feeling anxious about it, about how long you've left it, whether you're going to be able to ever come back, because of your anxiety and whatnot. I was getting a bit like that, and I thought, I've got to do it right now. And I'm so glad I did, because the last couple of days, well, the last week, the comments and everything have been just so lovely, and I realised just how very much I had missed everybody, you know, because I knew I had, but when you feel all sorry for yourself and whatnot, and you forget how much joy something does bring you, which this brings me, because I just get to know the most amazing people. This is a page out of my Namaste kit, and I'm thinking I might have the red lace coming along there like that. And yeah, I've had a little idea, so I'll stick this down. And yeah, these trims, just fabulous. There's like loads of colours, and it's just enough, isn't it? You know, a yard to us can last ages and ages, can't it? You know, because we do seem to use like little snippets and that, and or like just a little bit to go here and there. And so yeah, a yard of each colour, for me, I think is brilliant, especially when it was like there was quite a few colours that I didn't have in my stash that I wouldn't normally buy, like this for instance. I probably wouldn't have never bought that, but now I've got it and I thought, oh, love it. So yeah, it's that's good. Right, oh, at the top there I want a little bit, I don't mind having this bit of gap because I can tuck something in there, which I shall do in a bit. Right, out there. Oh, and so yeah, that'd be like just a nice little, can tuck something like that in there, and yeah, it'll just sit there all nicely. So I like to do that, just leave a little bit. I should really need bigger scissors. These ain't much bigger than they, but they're bigger than them silly little embroidery ones. Although I do love them for little threads, but and they're pretty, which makes it even better. But my nice pretty fabric scissors are so blunt now. They're just fancy paper scissors now, really, because they've gone really blunt. Unfortunately, like they were sharp as you like, but yeah, the kids had like borrowed them to do something, wrapping up presents or something like that one time, and yeah, I've never been able to get them as sharp again. I took them to Jamie's dad, who's got one of them electric knife sharpeners. Didn't do nothing. It did not do nothing. Right, I've got a bit of glue bleeding through at the ends, which I'm not happy with. It's where it's thick and gloopy, well, and the fact that I've put too much glue. But I already had this with me because I was thinking of doing something with it. This is, it got sent to me by Dawn, the book vandal shop. My lovely dear friend, hello sweetheart if you're watching, but it's made by Lisa, who is Serious Hacker here on YouTube, and she makes these lovely dyed waxed papers, and they've got like it's got like a sheen to it, as if you've like it's had a sprinkling of like say like a glittery eyeshadow or something. That's what it reminds me of. It's just beautiful. So I've got that. I was thinking of doing a little kind of clustery thing. So maybe just a normal bit of paper bag as well. Yeah. Right. And we'll see if what I was thinking, if it comes out right. If not, we'll have to do something else. Right, I need to be flat because trying to tear on that thingy mat is rubbish. Right. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of tearing. Maybe I'll just use my fingers. I'll get this one kind of square. And then I want a bit for the top and a bit for the bottom. Just as something a bit different. And then, I'm going to use my fingers and right, let's, there we go, like that. And a bigger bit for there. Oh, I'll just pop them over there. Needs to be a bit thinner. Right. So I'm going to have that and that. One at the top and one at the bottom. let's think maybe a bit of another colour. So I'm going to stick them like that. Oh, and then, no, and then I could still, where's that offcut that I just cut off at the end? Like that, or that on the smaller one at the top. Yeah, and the bigger one come in like that. And then on one of them, the bottom one, I was going to have a charm. So let's think about how we're going to connect that before I stick anything. Oh no, I got these out, which are a bit special. I love them. These are from my friends at Kia. And that is lovely. Maybe coming out of there like that. Oh no, maybe I have that coming from the top one. Yeah, so let's get these assembled. I know they just look a bit weird at the minute. That one there. Oh, a little bit of glue. That's the only thing, when it's coming out this fast, I'm not as fast as the glue. Right, I'm getting stuck up to the eyeballs. Right, that bit. Get on there. That bit. Right, let's get my little homemade lid. Right, yeah, we've got a nice bit of glue there. I'm going to come up that way. And secure it like that. Oh no, do you know what I'm going to do? Before I stick that on, and I really am getting stuck up to the eyeballs, I want my stapler, and I'm hoping there's staples in it. I haven't used it for a while, so I don't know. And I want a staple, so that ain't going nowhere now. And then, right, I just had to screw up that little bit that I used because it was all stuck to my finger. I couldn't handle it. Oh dear, right. Sorry, Beebeecraft. I'm using the bits and bobs, but I'm sticking them to myself as much as to the project. Right. So we've got this orange bit now. And I think while my glue is all like that, I'll probably be better off with tweezers. Right, and stick that there. And I've got a big dollop that's come out of the side. That covers our staple as well. Oh, that was easier. Right, need a bit more over there. So let's peel that side up, and I'll just press the dollop that's leaking out, and then push that back in place. Yay! Right, and I might have a little sequin or something on there. And then the other one, now we've got this little orange bit, we can sort of have overlaying. So there's them tweezers. I'm just gonna wipe it on that dollop that's escaping. Yay! And put it across like that. Right. Yep, it's an unusual decoration, but I think just giving it a little bit of a rustic look. It's just something different. We've still got that as our tuck. And right, let's get out a wet wipe before I lose my mind. Right, and yeah, get me glue on here, minding that stray bit of our tassel. I do love a tassel. Got some gorgeous yellow ones from Sue that I might use one of them on this journal, not in this exact bit, but yeah, they go so well. But yeah, I don't want to use them all up. I used one on the little itty bitty journal, and yeah, I loved that like that. I can see that staple a little bit from this angle. If I'm looking at the book like that, I can't, but I can from here. But I have got a solution for that as well. I was gonna hang one of these coins, which I still can. I might snip off the loop and actually glue it on there like that. Right, let's grab and hold that away from myself and see what it looks like. Little bit of a right, I bet that will be fine. Get a nice bit of glue on there. Right. Wipe the string and pop that there, and that will be perfect. And then the little bit where there was the glue at the bottom, where's the other bit? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I heard you telling me what I've done with it, and I'm going to have that just peeking off a little bit down there. Just something completely random and different, but I think it takes the what's the word, like, yeah, I'm using lace, but I don't want it to look fancy, like lacy, too girly, you know. A bit of rustic something, just, yeah, I think it looks quite nice. And yeah, let's get that journaling card. That can just like sit in like that, and it holds it in. So yeah, love that. Right, so that is that signature done. What I'll do, just in case I've got any stray glue that's not dried, I won't shut it yet. And what have I got? This is the other part. That's the other part. Oh, and look at them elephants travelling along in a line. I love that, absolutely love it. But yeah, I'll leave that open for a minute. And then, so what signature was that? That was the second from the middle coming out. Right, so this is my first signature, and we want maybe something quite subtle, because this has got those kind of tones in it. So maybe I'll have that here or over there. No, I'll have it over here, balancing out that. And I'll try and be a bit more sparing with the glue, because I don't want it coming through. Right, and I've got a mark there from something or other, so yeah, this is the perfect place to put that. That looks like pencil. I don't know why I would have had a pencil mark there, but yeah, who knows how these things happen. Right. I'll do the same thing, coming out a bit so that it will be a tuck. And right, I've glued my wet wipe shut around my thingy bob, around my little makeshift lid that I made. Right, and that is curving, but I kind of like that. That was like that. So let's see what it looks like upright. Yeah, that's fine. Pop them off. And I've also got, I forgot about these. I forgot I'd even got one out. Right. I've got a lovely, lovely butterfly. And I'll use that darker one on this pale peachy colour. Right, where's that ridiculously long thread? Someone's touched it. Someone has unthreadled, obviously by accident. Probably when, it might even have been me. My daughter told me to tidy up my workspace. So I've tidied up a little while ago, just before I turned the camera on. And now my needle's unthreadled. I'll just grab that. Right, I've not threadled my thing. I'll just go through here, because there's nice big holes. And these buttons, these was in the same batch from Beebeecraft, and you get 200 of them they cost £5.45p, and that is $7.04, and you get 200. I sent a few to, well, I think I did. I hope I put them in when I sent my stuff to Tanya, because I know she loves butterflies, and I thought, oh, she'll love them. But yeah, because there was about half a dozen different colours, and yeah, they was exactly perfect. And well, I can't tie this in, and I can't. That's it. Right. Right, I don't know why I've done 2 knots there. That's a bit big. But I like having a knot and some thread, and I'm not cutting that much short. I like it to look like it's been tied on or sewn on. Like that. It'll look quite cool. So let's get that out of the way. I shall thread all that later when I know it's not going to be stressy. And so yeah, I'm going to have that there. Do I want something behind it? I'm thinking. No, I want it to stand out like that. So let's get some glue. I could have done it round the other way, but yeah, I sometimes like a knot instead of it just looking like it's been stitched on. Just bit of a variety going through. And yeah, that paper was just the paper, the holes, and I've set eyelets into the holes that was already in the paper, and I've threadled on a moon. Right, so I've got that there. I'm happy with that. So that's that signature. And yeah, they're only poking out a little bit, but yeah, it's something to look at. Coming out from the side. Right, that was my centre signature. I'll move that. So I've got 2 more. What have I used? I've used that one and I've used the bright one. So we'll pop them over here. And I've got these 2 left. So let's see what kind of colours. Oh, that's lovely. I could have the really bright orange coming out from behind that. Yeah, on these swells. And so I might even have it coming out the bottom for a change. No, I'll have something else coming out the bottom. I'm going to stick with what I was originally going to do and have a different colour on each one. So actually, I know what I want to set onto that to make it a bit special. So I'm going to do this signature. This will be the last one. That's another one of Jamie's ones. Health, wealth, prosperity. Right. Where do I want it? Right, I've got that coming out there. So at the beginning of the signature, we'll have it. No. I love that elephant as well. That's probably my favourite. What about there? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Or even there. Yeah. I'll have this one here, and what did I want on it? Oh, I know. Right. And they're all serving as a nice tuck spot as well as just being decorative, which is cool. Right. Don't get carried away, otherwise it does bleed through badly, as we've seen. But I think I recovered from that pretty well with the torn paper. Just a little bit different, wasn't it? What are we having on here? Let's think. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. That was what I wanted. I'll show you. I got these. They came today. So you know, I had my Halloweeny stuff in here, didn't I? And I said, oh, I've not made nothing Halloween. And it's too late now, so I might make a little something, but it does seem a bit late. So I put them away, and I've got these elephants came today, and I love an elephant anyway. They are my favourite thing. So yeah, I thought I'll put them in there because I know I will use these kits on other journals as well. So I thought it'd be nice to have a little elephant. Ah, that one just jumped out on its own, so I think I'm going to have... Did you know I was going to do that? I bet you could see it coming, knowing it was me. Right. Oh dear. And they lovely though. Right, so at the bottom here, I'm gonna punch an hole. And let's get another little pair of scissors. I'm gonna have to cut that little tiny bit. Because of the fabric. Oh, now my little handy scissors are what I need, and I just to cut in there. Right. I didn't do my little trick. What I normally do, if I've got a bit of fabric and I think that it ain't going to go through, put a nice bit of thick cardstock either side, like from your scraps. And it goes through like butter. Right. Oh, I'm looking for them. I've already got them here. A nice silver one. And yeah, I've got an idea for the last one, which is why I saved that other orange, the much brighter one. I don't know if it's going to work out all right or not. I'll let you into a little secret. But we're going to have a little experiment and see. Right, I need quite a big eyelet. Do I need one that big though? Probably. Right, yeah, we'll go with the biggest size because I've come in quite a bit from the edge. From the edge, that's what I meant to say. I just pinched myself with me, what's it? There's the join. I couldn't see it. Right. We'll go through there first. Oh, come on. I ain't do enough. Come on. Right. So I want him round that way. So he's gonna come there. Oh, my shaky hands. Christ. Right. That's it. Right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I love him. Absolutely lovely. This top needs a bit of a trim. Got it then. Right, so we've got him down there. Now a little tuck decoration. And then, right, the last one, I don't think I need these now, I can put them away. The last one, we're going to use the orange, and I wanted it coming out from there, but, oh yeah, I will go on here. I think that will look nice. I'll just pop that to one side. I don't want to be getting myself in a mess. Right, so we're gonna go like that. Glue. Oh, I'm gonna have to make myself another little, what's it called, cling film lid before I go to bed, because I've glued the other one into the middle of the wet one. But there is still, must be half an inch of glue left, which is quite a lot of gluing when you think how far these go. So yeah, I'm sorry, I might sound like a bit of a penny pincher, but I don't have enough money to throw away stuff. To throw away things that cost a bit, you know, and they do cost a bit, that glue, but to me it's what I have used from day dot, and I'm used to it. I've tried other things and that, but yeah, they don't cut it for me. I do use glue sticks when it's paper to paper and that, and I do have other glues. I've got a whole bag of glues, different types of glues, as ones that I might be using now. Look, a whole Hufflepuff bag of glues, and the refill ones are elsewhere. They're just all the different, because you have crackle glue, you have glossy accents, got a couple of different types of Mod Podge. I've got my own Knot Podge, I call it, because it's been donkey's years since it was Mod Podge. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm doing another wax melt, yeah, so making sure I'm up the right way. But onto the lace. Am I doing it? Have I put that on upside down? Yep. What a wally. Right. Okay, so if I glue that back on, what's the top and what's the bottom? So that's the top. Might have to cut another bit. Swallowed it up the right way, but this bit is where the Mod Podge, I'm not even using that, where the wax is going to go, so I might get away with it. Yeah. Nicely. Good job, I noticed. What a silly sausage I am. And I didn't mean to do that either. That was just my little mini wheelie bin, my desk bin, that I knocked flying. Right, come on, right up to the edge there. I could have just cut a bit and another bit of lace off, but it's fine. Just push that down a little bit. I'm just pulling it out a bit, just so that I can trim off the bit that's gone a bit wrong. Right. And get off. I'm using totally wrong scissors. I thought they felt weird in my hand. That's better. Right. So that's the top and this is my bottom bit. I can just pick, oh, there's a lump there of blue and I'm just picking it off. Right. Okay, so yeah, down here I could have been lighting the candle, couldn't I, while I was fucking about, but I didn't. But I've saved us time because I've already picked a colour. today for the first time in my life. I'm that organised. I've picked black and I've picked out my stamp. It's the biggest one I've got. Let's be melting the wax rather than just holding it. Right. I've put 4 pieces in, 2 of my bigger bits and 2 of the normal size, because this is the size of every stamp I've got other than this one. And this one's sun, moon and stars. I've got a bit of glue on it, that's it. Right? But look, the difference is, say, that's the size of a £2 coin and that's the size of like a 10 pence. So it's quite a bit difference. So I've put 4 bits of glue in tonight. Oh, and a bit of fluff. Right, not glue. What am I saying? 4 bits of wax. Wax melts, not glue melts. Right, so I'm nearly done. Let's get me... Oh no, I don't need that. I was thinking maybe I should stir it in. It'll be fine. Let's get me wet wipe ready for the end. Because, yeah, I don't want to end... Oh, I went to put this in the bin and I've knocked the bin on the floor, haven't I? Right. While we're waiting for that to melt, I'm sorry you're watching me tidy up. But yeah, while we're waiting for that to melt, I just paused and then I thought, no, I'll turn the camera back on, because I really did just want to say, you lot are so lovely. I love you to bits. This week, like, I've, of course, you know, I was away for a little bit and that, and I've come back and the messages that I've had, and like the laughs, the encouragement, the sharing your own stories of when you've struggled a bit and that. Have I stuck that upside down twice? Oh no, I haven't. No, it's just the way that orange one looks. Do you know what? It might not even have been the wrong way up the first time. Oh no, I think it was. It is the right way up now, but yeah, that is inky black. Now, I might be making a big mistake and have to print this off again, but I thought it would be really cool to have this on the fabric. Right, I've got a nice disc, and ready, steady, go. Right, and oh. And yeah, I know it does look like I'm dicing with death, but as I've said before, it's so the easiest way to clean these things. Don't ever let them go cold. You're picking it out, and we've all... No one's got time in their life to sit picking out wax out of a thing. What's basically like a melon baller. Right, oh, me ink, I might have ink. Me wax, I might have used too much, but... Oh, I love that. You might not be able to see it at the minute, but I'm going to use, what is it? Oh yeah, copper gilder's wax, or gilder's paste, whatever, and I hope I don't now muff this up, because it's a very intricate pattern and there's not enough on that lid, so I've got some on my finger. Not there. Can you see that? Can you see the pattern now? I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, I'm really glad that I did that, because I was in 2 minds in the beginning. Right. And I thought, take a chance, what's the worst that can happen? Like I said, if it had gone terribly wrong, I'd just have to print it off again. But we've got our tuck pockety thing. I have got a bit of wax there, but that's no problem at all. I can get that off in a minute. So that's our last signature. So we've got that bit there. And yeah, I adore that. That's my favourite thing. Right, and then we add this one with our charm, we've got the pom-poms in the middle, and I put the sun, moon and stars that was from Beebeecraft. And then we went back to the lace again from BB, and this little with a paper from Lisa's paper, that's wonderful. And then where's my last bit? Oh yeah, with one of the butterflies, and they're really £5.45, which is like $7 for 200. Can't go wrong. So that was that. Easy peasy. Yeah, just a bit of fun with me sharing just the latest products that I've got from Beebeecraft. So yeah, all of it worked out nice and fun and come out good in the end, didn't it? Even our little mistake, we flipped it round, sorted it out, good to go. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much for being yous, being wonderful, being lovely, and just one of the best things in my life is this channel and yous, because you mean the world to me. So I'll see you back with something else very soon. Thank you to Beebeecraft for supplying me with these gorgeous bits and bobs, because I get to have more fun, and yeah, it's brilliant. So thank you to them, thank you to you. Everything I've used is linked below. Okay, see you back with something very soon. Love yous, bye for now.